probably the 6th session of the day. Coming up to the back straight, I've got Dean in front on the right, the coach, and I think there's a yellow Suzuki, or an English yellow Suzuki GSX SR1000. So we slowly managed to keep pulling this guy in, lap after lap after lap. Obviously Dean's managed to catch him up as he would, because he's a bit of a geezer. So we'll come in, obviously through trainers now. I will add you, this is quite later in the day and the guy is still running on wets. I have no idea why he stayed on wets. But Dean's gone up the inside an old hairpin, so I was thinking, oh, here we go, I've got a chance. Alright, let's go. So he's now obviously got the power, he's pulling away, but he seems to be a bit straight line speed guy, goes faster, and then you watch this in the braking, he's like, brakes way too early and just doesn't seem to be comfortable in the braking zones around the corners, but a straight line, look, he's off, can't catch him. And then he was braking so early I had to go literally almost wide, so I didn't go into the back of him. That's completely messed up copies for me, and onto the back straight. Watch him now, he's gone. See you later, buddy. Turbo boost. And here we go, back into the S's. I'll brake a bit later, I'll try and carry some more speed. He's off again, and then I think on the hairpin, more the slower corners, either he brakes way too early, and I managed to pull a bit back. And then he's off again. I can't get up to him. And I'm trying to think in my head, how am I going to overtake this guy? How am I going to get past him? You know, he's got the straight line speed. I'm obviously, for some reason, a bit more comfortable in the braking and the corners. My white cane got the top end, and look, he's off again. I'll go catch it. And that's one lap. So I was thinking, right, come on, let's try and focus a bit. Let's just try and think of where I could go, where I could brake late, come down the inside, carry some more speed. I know I'm a bit faster here in the corners, especially in the left hand now on trainers, and then coming up to old hairpin, I was thinking, can I have a go here? But then look, my bike's wobbling all over the place. It's not settled because I'm probably trying to push. So that's doing my head in. Again, he just covers the line, I can't get inside. I should just brake late and just trusted the bike. I've got better brakes and Z04 pads in there, so it would have worked, I think. Here, I think I could have gone again, but because he backed off, I backed off, knowing that I weren't going to be able to make it. But in a way, that compromised me, and I think Dean mentioned to me afterwards, just ride your own race on track day, and don't get fixated on the guy in front. Just stick to your lines and overtake. Always down the inside, overtake on the inside, stick your bike up the inside. If he comes past you, fair enough. And look, he's off again. Bye bye. See you later. I'm getting a bit frustrated now, thinking Dean's way ahead in the way. He's already past the S's. He's thinking, come on, Gal, hurry up, catch up. And I think he notices that I'm actually getting a bit frustrated at this point, and I'm literally backing off, and he pulls over to one side, lets the guy go, slows me down a bit, lets him build a bit of a gap. I thought, alright, that makes sense. But what he actually does is, he says, right, we're going to go in the pits. So let's go in the pits, and let's try and come out a bit where we've got some free track space. So that is also a trick that you can do when you're on track. Is if you get stuck behind someone, is just come in, tootle down the pit lane, come out the other end, and off you go again. I guess that's the plan. Try again. So yeah, that's the issues I had. So ready to go out one of the sessions. Just sitting here, minding our own business, waiting for the green light to go. Yep, right, let's go. We can get going. Go on then, Dean, lead the way. I've no idea who's behind me, what's aside. Being with Dean, we're able to go to the front and go out in front of everybody else. We don't even get, we just, off we go. So I thought, brilliant. Let's go. We've been sat there for just maybe a few minutes, so we're just little conscious. Tyres are cool, but there's this little ratty little thing, 500 thing, come flying up the inside of me, right off the first corner. I thought, alright son, you're a bit eager. Watch your tyres, mate, watch your tyres, you've been parked for a bit. So he's flying, thinking, go on then mate, show me what you got. You're a bit of a bad boy, let's go. So I thought, well, his lines are all completely off what I've been learning, so I thought, here we go. Come on then, get in your tuck position, mate. Get your slipstream, get your hanging over. Go on, twist that throttle, mate. Go on, get your head down. And I was thinking, alright, what's this geezer playing at? So I just stick to my lines as Dean showed me. And he takes a very narrow line, I come round the outside. And turn in late and see you later, mate. It just made me laugh, that guy. But obviously, unfortunately here, there was a red flag. So it's going to be a red flag as soon as you come straight out of the flipping pits, which means someone's lost it probably on the first corner. So that sort of messed that up. But it just made me laugh, that little guy on his little Rat-a-tat CB500 posse, always ripping up track days, eh? Good lads. So I think this is the session, or one of the sessions after lunch when it's just starting to dry up. So this is a rear view, so this is me doing my lines, doing my things, and then potentially or possibly holding up other people that have bigger liter bikes. But obviously that's for them to get past. So I've got Dean behind me, you can see the bloke on the outside there just slowly catching up. I think at this point I'm going through trainers, and Dean I think has recognised as a guy that's going up a bit faster than us. So he sticks his leg out and says, look buddy, give me a second, you can get past me. So Dean lets him go. He gives a little thank you with his own little leg, and then he's trying to get up with me, I guess, and I'm just trying to follow my lines, follow my training, what Dean has showed me to do with my lines. I'm trying to get a bit more confident and comfortable in the corners and push. He's obviously got a lot more straight line speed. He takes different lines. It's interesting seeing other people's lines that are on track days and what you've been doing. I guess obviously if he's trying to overtake, he will have to take different lines, but you'd think these guys, have a bit more training. He was doing what I was doing in the morning. He was staying shallow and not coming out, and then I'm now pushing, going over to my left. I thought, well, why ain't he gone past me? So I'm braking, then he's obviously using me as a marker, braking a lot later. I don't know what kind of bike it is, I can't tell. It looks like an old one, but he seems to be the usual, look a bit not the best, or not comfortable in the corners, but in a straight line catches us up really well. His bike looks really big and heavy. I mean, the bloke himself doesn't look the smallest, does he, in the pictures? But yeah, obviously that doesn't help. But yeah, so obviously I have no idea this guy's behind me. I just seen this footage afterwards and just thinking, I was frustrated when I was stuck behind a 1000cc and I could, possibly do it to the same guy as well. I don't know what happened to him then. He's like sort of left him down the straight. Obviously he gets a bit of a push on, thinking, or maybe he's just clearing himself a bit of space so he can have a bit of momentum and overtake me. That's possibly some good planning from his part. But yeah, it's interesting, like his lines are all really tight and narrow, clipping, whereas I'm now using my training, staying out wide, coming in, then moving over to the left hand side of the track. He's doing basically his lines are pretty much what I was doing without any training when I come to Donington, normally thinking, yeah, that's the right thing to do, or I'll just do something like that because I think it's correct. He's like missing that apex. He's like almost like unloaded the front a bit there, and then it almost looks like he fancied a dive there. And obviously I think he's getting a bit frustrated now, thinking, why can't I get past this guy? It's only a flipping Hyper 950, but I'm getting more confident. He thinks he's doing something here. Look, he's messed up that line. He's right. He thinks he's got past me. Oh, well, I'm just doing my thing. I'm thinking, like hell are you, mate? I'm going to brake much later than you. I'm going to do. And he's still stuck behind me. So yeah, sorry, mate. It's not my intention. I just wanted to highlight something else that being on track, what this can do. I don't know what happens here, because I think there might have been a yellow flag or red flag or some form of checkered flag or something, or there was a sign that just says pit. think we just came into the pits because the bloke was coming in. I had to come in. I don't know whether, can't remember whether there was a marshal there or something, but yep, that's I hope this sort of shows how I get stuck or other people get stuck, or maybe he was coming in anyway, but yeah, just get past me, mate. Just get past me. Ride your own race.